Because people, they think like for learning some language, we need a lot of tools. No, we don't need it.
Yeah.
You just need to find the right person.
Yeah.
And right person is in Cac City.
Are you ready to receive more people from?
We're ready. For sure. We're definitely ready.
You know why I'm saying like that?
Hello guys! A minha jornada aqui na Cac City continua. Cara, o assunto ficou sério. Eu tô com os professores, tô com os caras que contribuem para que a Cac City continue a ser a Cac City que é. Muitos deles eu não os conheço ainda, é a primeira vez. Alguns só by name, naquela entrevista que, se você não assistiu essa entrevista que está aqui, vai lá, assiste, vais entender esse vídeo depois de ver essa entrevista, ok? É só clicar aqui no card e você vai entender exatamente do que eu estou a falar. Mas eu estou aqui com os teachers da Cac City. Eu vou conhecer cada um deles. People, I'm eager, I'm eager to know about these guys, to learn a little more about what they did and what they have been doing for the city. Pessoal. Então, bro, who are you? Let's start by introducing yourself, each one of you. Who are you guys? So it's gonna be the first one.
I can be this guy.
Which one, you?
I can be the first.
Do it, bro. Do it.
Firstly, I'd like to say that that's a great pleasure being with you in this program in this time. My name is The Chronic.
The Chronic, I heard about you in
For
the
sure.
interview, The Chronic.
It is.
And my question was, The Chronic, why this name Chronic? Is this guy doing always like Chronic? Did you read the book?
Not exactly that. For two reasons. I choose this name.
Yeah.
Firstly, it's because of I'm a writer.
Okay.
I've been writing an article and also a box.
Wow.
Yeah. And the second one is because of an album of some rapper I used to listen all the time, which is that today one of the album.
Yeah.
He sang this, he got this title, The Chronic.
The Chronic. Okay.
Sure.
So are you a rapper?
I am not.
Not.
I am not.
But you love it.
I love it.
Wow, that's great.
It is.
That's great. So that's all about you.
That's all for me.
Okay, the next one. Who is?
So, good afternoon, good morning. So first of all, before I say anything, I just want to say that I am very, very happy for being with you today. So when they put me on the track about what's going to happen today, and I was just like, damn, man, I'm going to be in podcast and we're going to make this one happen. And today, I want to thank y'all. I just feel like we don't have the opportunity to expose ourselves, and you coming up right here and doing your podcast right here in our community, that's the way, that's the opportunity we have to show exactly how we can be and who we are and how great we can be. So my name is Waweezy.
I heard the host about you in an interview. A girl? No, not a girl, but someone in the interview, they told me things about you.
For real,
my
name is Waweezy. People been asking me, where did you get this name from?
I was about to ask it.
It just feel like if I tell you the whole story, that's gonna be we're gonna take the whole
summarize
time.
Summarize it, bro.
That was the day we were watching a movie. The title of the movie is Original Gangster. Original Gangster. That's African American.
From Denzel Washington?
No,
This American Gangster.
American Gangster. That's Original Gangster. And so we were watching, I was appreciating, and all the damn stuff they were saying in a movie, I was understanding. And I was so excited. And the next day, my teacher, he came to me. That's my teacher.
This is your teacher?
That's my teacher.
You guys. it's like, I forgot. There is a movie from, it's like a deja vu. I had an interview with the other guys.
I've seen it.
Yeah, I don't understand you from Cac City.
Yeah, that's
so
it, man.
This is your teacher.
That's my teacher.
That is teacher from someone.
Yeah.
After you, we're gonna talk about it.
So the next day came up and he told me like, from today on your name is gonna be Waweezy, and I immediately accept this one. Okay. They're gonna be Waweezy. O original, G gangster.
Okay.
That's where the name came from. Okay. Yeah, that's the man that made me. If today I can speak English, I can speak it the way I'm speaking now. that because of it.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah,
bro.
that's all about me.
Amazing.
That's
wow.
it, man.
I'm proud of your teacher, you know.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, who is the next?
Trouble teacher.
Troubles teacher.
For real. This is
Well,
Sterling.
yes.
Nah, this is Sterling.
This is Sterling.
Yeah, this
That's
is Sterling.
Waweezy.
That is what we.
For real.
I heard about you, guy.
okay.
Waweezy.
Yeah.
I heard a lot about you in that interview. You're gonna be the next.
I watched
So you are Troubles teacher.
Yeah,
That
kind of
word was
like
about to kill me. That word was about to kill me, man.
kind of like that.
Kind of like that.
Yeah, kind of like
You
that.
did a great job with that boy, bro.
I believe he did everything, man.
He did everything.
Now I would just say to
But
guide him.
all of you guys are so humble. Why?
Now I believe that this is one of the things who make Cac City one of the legible one to be a place. I'm talking about like because people they feel comfortable.
Yeah,
You know?
and I'm feeling, you know.
Thanks very
I'm
much.
feeling home.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah.
So introduce yourself to people.
So I'm Sterling. Good afternoon. And sometimes people they call me Sterling Laoshi. I don't know why.
But why Sterling Lao Shi? See, Lao Shi, it's a Chinese name, bro.
Nah,
Yeah,
that's
and
just
in
to
Chinese.
encourage me and empower myself. You know,
But
because
you
when
speak Chinese?
nah, I don't speak. I try. You see.
You try to speak
Yeah, I'm learning. I'm learning.
some words.
In Chinese now.
Yes, you can share some words. Ah, well.
So it's better going
Yeah,
straight
wow,
to
wow, but I love it. That sounds good.
you know, like
It sounds
yeah,
good.
I'm just we're just coming up. I'm Sterling. I give him a contribution on this one, and thanks God, a lot of people they run it this one now, and who makes me so happy even though I'm so far away from the Cac City, but all the time closed.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's all about me.
Wow, doing amazing work. And the last is
That's him. That's me. I mean, you know, first I want to say, good afternoon to the person.
good afternoon. No,
Yeah.
no, just say hello because they've been watching maybe in the morning,
In the morning.
the
So,
night.
all right.
In the United States of America, they will be
know the
watching
time.
us. Mozambique,
Exactly,
and other
exactly.
countries.
I got it on.
We don't know exactly
I
what
got
time
it.
is there.
I got it. So my name is, has been said, Waweezy.
Yes,
So
you know something. When I was editing the video,
Alright.
I had to call Caribbean. How can I write Waweezy, man? How can I write? Give
Talk to
this
me.
name.
He talked to me. And when I see the video on
Yeah.
YouTube, I've seen. I say, oh, my name is right.
Yeah.
It was not
Man, I
supposed to
did
be.
my homework,
Yeah, it was
you
not
know?
supposed to be right. It was not supposed to be right.
how to write OGs.
All right.
Yes, you have to, bro. Because in my mind, it's like all, A-L-L, and then G.
G.
Is that right?
All right. No.
No,
The
you
OG,
see?
Yeah. So yes.
Or maybe Jesus. I'll put there Jesus. Don't
Alright.
forget
Yeah,
to
I'm
text
gonna
me.
tell you.
Text me.
That's
Yeah.
it. So my name is Waweezy.
Yeah.
I'm an English teacher and also French teacher. Yes, we from Cac City. Actually, I want to thank the person who came here. I think this is very humble of yourself to leave your neighborhood or your place and come over here in this time. You know, so it's really great. Firstly or secondly, it's a big pleasure to be in your presence and to once again share the knowledge. Yeah, to once again share the knowledge we have and we've been experiment for too long. So I think I don't have too much to say about myself. This is Waweezy, an English teacher and a French teacher. Yeah, and I think one of the Cac City innovator. And also
they said
Yeah.
me. They told about it.
That's it.
That you are the one who
Create the name.
create the name Cac City.
Cac City, it's okay,
Yeah, and I
yeah.
know that Cac City is about languages.
Yes.
And you guys, do you speak another language besides English?
Yeah, me I speak French.
You speak French.
I speak French. I tried on Spanish, but I quit it.
You quit it.
Yes.
Only English for a moment.
Only English for the moment.
Yeah, language speakers.
I am a Portuguese teacher.
Portuguese teachers.
Special.
Guys, how do you feel as a teacher? Do you think that your work is done here?
Yes, actually, I think I'm going to be the first person.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I'm too happy and comfortable. I teach English. I taught English here in the neighborhood for a long time, and I have a big amount of students. So actually, I always look at myself as an inspiration for the community. This name, before I answer the question. I want to touch in a little bit on the name, which is Cac City. Yeah, which is Cac City. Actually, this name Cac City, which is an expression that I think the most famous expression in our neighborhood, or even in Cacuaco. So once upon a time, I was in my room. I speaking by myself. As long as I was speaking by myself, I had the opportunity to mention the name Cacuaco. When I say Cacuaco, suddenly something came out of my mind, and I was like, I think I have to change the name. It should not be Cacuaco. It's very much Portuguese inside of that. So, and I found that this expression or term Cacuaco was very beautiful
Yeah.
to myself. Why so? Because it's compounded by 3 letters C. Cacuaco is C-O-C-A, I mean C-U-O-C-O,
Yeah.
which is Cacuaco. So why the letter C is very important to me? Because my first name is Carlos. And not only that, it's because since kid or since child, I always love the community.
Yeah.
And community, the beginning letter is also C. So when I put Cac, I was not thinking about anything. I was just thinking about Cacuaco. I was thinking about the community, because I said to myself, the first C of Cac can be community. Now Cac is C-A-C, and I say one day if somebody asks me, I think I'm going to have problem to understand or even to explain why I put Cac. And I searched a little bit. I say, now I think I'm going to give a meaning to this. I searched a little bit, and I was like, Cac City can be community association, CA, and we have the last A. And that was 2021 when I came with this term, Cac City. And I said to myself, now we don't speak only English. We speak French, Chinese, Spanish. We speak Germany, like Teacher Riva. So many languages around the neighborhood. So I say it's going to be a community association of communication, because we use so many languages to communicate over here. So and why do I put city? If you look up the neighborhood, you will not see no city over here. You see no building, nothing like this.
Yeah.
So why I put city?
Yeah.
Why not ghetto?
To a place that is not actually a
City.
city. It's
So-
trouble say.
So that's it. And Trouble explained too well.
Yeah.
Trouble explained too well.
Guy.
In yes, please.
I'm like I can now I forgot the word, but I can see it.
Yes.
I can feel it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I can
yes, sir.
feel it.
Yes, sir. So we love too much. We love too much this our neighborhood, that we don't see it as a ghetto or as a bush. We see it as a city.
The city.
Wow.
Yeah, it's Cac City.
That's our city.
Yeah, that's our city.
Wow.
I think so.
You should cut to
We choose to see what we want to see.
Yeah. That's
we
the
choose
point.
to see what we want to see.
Yeah.
Yes, and we choose to see a city in our neighborhood.
Wow.
This is it.
Who's the next?
I didn't go to the point yet.
Yeah, you got to the point.
yeah.
Okay, I got you finished. You got to the point. Yeah.
All right.
I was good.
For real.
Point, yeah.
So and being an English teacher is very was and is a very good experience. Why am I saying this? As an English teacher or speaker, when I was an English student, I mean, I used to ask myself so many questions, because sometimes what matter is not the question, it's the right questions, and what matter might not be the answer, it's the question. So I used to ask myself question, why the guy is learning English very quick? Why am I not learning it? So why is the guy? I mean, when he's speaking, it seems like he's not thinking, he's just speaking. Why does it happen? And why some I mean, in a class compounded by 20 guys, you're going to see 1-2 guys learning too quick, and the other guy is not learning.
Yeah.
I used to ask all these questions, and I fought to answer all these questions. So as a teacher, that was my mission, is to give the right answer to the right questions.
Wow.
So if you talk to a child and ask him, if you see a child crying, so you're going to ask him, if you go to a child and ask him why is he crying, I think in a minute you're going to be in a canteen paying something to the child. And it happened with student. If you ask your student why not learning, what's going on, he's going to explain. And if you listen carefully, you're going to give the right answer. So I think I've done a good job here. I've done a good job, and that's why my job is continuing with the guys I thought, like Sterling did, like Riva did, like Trouble did, like this is done, is doing. I mean, is doing it and it's done. Like Karabi, you know what I'm saying? So we always doing this, and teaching is really a I think the main part or the main thing to be done in the Cac City is to help the community, because this is community association of communication. So we use a language to educate guys, and that's what we're doing exactly. You saw the kids here. Yeah. We're not only teaching the language, we're passing something more than a language.
Something more.
That's it. Yeah. That's it, good.
Who's coming next?
So me?
You guys, teachers. You
What's the
guys.
question?
How do you feel? Do you feel that your work is done here? What you have done for the community, the contribution?
So Machami explained very well, and I believe that this is a wonderful question. You know, that's $1 million question. So
Wow.
Yeah. Why am I mention this one? Back at the time, we had a lot of school, but unfortunately, people they were learning but still not understand. Okay, still want to say still not understand. It's not us from the community. people from time, I'm talking about like a native one, they wouldn't understand. So we had to be addicted to the soil to understand first after they pass this experience to student. So I done my job, and I believe that all part of the material, the tools what we acquired on that help us too much. And today we can see the community, other people running this one, not us, because now we discovered another part of the Cac City. We are passing this one. We are not passing just educative message. We also pass experience how to deal with this one in terms of society, and also you can get a job with this one. We mentioned all the things there, but first the job need to be well done. You know, that's as it was explained. Most part of us, you know, we didn't have a lot of backup in terms of like ended up English course, this thing like that, heavy defense. We had to be our own defenders and kind of like that, and our own juries, because we didn't have this backup. And we happy the community in terms of this one. We passed that, and we believe like as our community doesn't have too much backup, so let's be the backup. And we used to take a student, not just be addicted to money. We were not addicted to money. We were addicted to learning process. So, and this is a good job because nobody paid us. And we feel happy. We done something. You know, even one day if we die now, you know, we don't want to die now. So people they're gonna still, you know, for real, you know, for real. You know, even like that, people they're gonna still reminisce on us because with the job we done before. You know, I believe that there are now a lot of things to mention now.
Wow.
I guess it is not only about English. It is also about ideology. It is also about ideology. And if you ask me if I feel like I've done what I should do, I gotta say yes, because we passed the ideology to them, to the people, and now they can see us as a goal, as a experience, so that they can follow the thing and they can get the thing what they want exactly. We used to see this one only on the box. We used to read on the move, like people who fought to get something. But now they can see this one on us. They can look to us, and also because they know exactly how we live, what we passed, they can see this one. They could see this one, and today they can see the result of the thing what we've done before to get a position what we are in this time. That's why I say that it's not only about English. It is also about ideology, and we pass this one to them. And today, they can get a thing through us, through our experience. They can feel like they can do what they want to do. They can give what they want to get. Today, they can feel like this because of the thing what we've done before.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's great for real. Me, I feel great. I feel great because I'm around a great teacher and a great people. You know, when I first got into the game, and got into the English.
Yeah,
you know,
I know what is the game.
Yeah, we say game and stuff.
Now I know what is the game, you know.
It's kind of difficult for us to say like English all the time. We better say like, you know, game and stuff. So, and when I first got into the game, I had to like to be around a whole lot of people that can speak English very well. When I first see this guy speaking or saw this guy speaking, we've been in activity. And when he grabbed the mic and he was speaking, I was just like, damn, man, I've seen this one in the movie. Just in the movie, man. He was speaking, and I feel like definitely I want to speak the way this guy does.
That's the real
you know, and when the meeting or the activity went over, I went to him and I talked to him. Yo, school me, man. School me, but it took a lot of time. It said like I'm not schooling nobody. So, but when the pandemic came up, the pandemic. Yeah, for real. When it came up and it said like I went to him and he said like, yo, school me, please, man, teach me. You know what I'm saying? Nobody going out, nobody coming in. So everybody stopped. You know, everybody stopped. And so we studied out. And that was amazing to be right here in this podcast and to be with them and to be around a lot of people. It's so great.
The world is watching us.
Yeah, for real. And I feel like we will never feel we done it up. Yeah, we will never feel we done it up. We're gonna feel like, yo, I have to do more. Though we pass a whole lot of things to the generation coming up. You saw the ladies, the boys right here, and the way they were speaking, that was amazing. And so it's a great job we do for the community. but we will never feel we done it up. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel now. I'm not done yet. Yeah, I'm not done yet.
Wow, that's great. Waweezy,
Yes, sir.
you guys did a great job.
Exactly.
You all guys, teachers, you did a great job. I know a lot about Cac City. I know what is Cac City and so on and what. But there is one question that people would love to be to have answered this question.
Exactly.
Guys, Cac City is not a city. Actually, it's not a
Yes,
city.
it is
real,
not.
for real.
It is not. It
But
is not.
how did you teach these guys to speak like this? What tools did you use? I know technology. I don't know if technology in the time that you were learning English, you had access to technology. How did you teach them?
I see.
Tools, materials, technique.
Yes, sir.
How did you
Yes,
make
sir.
it happen, guys?
Me myself, I have one different type of methodology
Yeah.
to teach a guy. So actually, one of the things I do all the time in the class, no student has to get out of the class without speaking anything. So if you came in a class or come in a class, you have to speak something. You have to read something. You have to speak something in the class. So, but the question should be, what about the guy who came or who comes the first day in the class? What I do? Yeah, exactly. So firstly, I try to pass my habit, this is my habit to the student. I think the most difficult thing to be done is not to teach, is to know who you teaching, who you are teaching. This is very important. You have to know who you are teaching, because I can come in a class and be teaching somebody, and at the end of the day, you're going to see that the person you're teaching maybe has psychological problem. Maybe this person is going through some problem in the house. So I think you have to firstly know the person you are teaching. This is the first thing to be done. Know the person, and after comes up content like reading, like watching. You have to watch too much. Yeah, too much. You are not understanding. No, keep watching. Keep watching. Now, teacher, I'm not gonna keep watching. Just keep watching. You will understand one day. Keep on watching. And when you watch, you have to make sure that that you learn something. Yeah, you have to learn something in watching. So in any video you watch, this is it. First, to know the person you are teaching. Don't only teach. Know the person first. Second, comes up all this stuff which is content, like reading, like watching, listen skill, which is also important. Watching, yes, and so many other stuff, so many other things. But practice for a guy who is already speaking a little bit. Practice. He cannot get out of the class without speaking on it. He has to speak something. This is my method. He knows. You cannot get out of the class without speaking anything. You have to speak something.
Wow.
Yeah, this is one of the way I used to really teach a person.
You know, and I feel like so I learned a lot from this guy, and I just feel like I've been saying all the time, he's the most creative guy I've ever known in my whole life. He's so creative, and I feel like one of the things that you have to do is live the language. You have to live the language. You have to appreciate the language. I don't want to be repetitive by saying what he already said, but you have to live the language. And as an English speaker, you have to watch all the time and try to speak the way they do, native. I mean it.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to try, to speak the way they do, and even the body language and stuff, and also like it's so important.
Okay.
And teach how to live the language, and they have to know how they learn. They have to learn how they learn, because we don't have the same mentality. We don't have the same way of learning. Right? As a teacher, you're gonna deal with a lot of mind, different person, different personality. You know, it might been through some bad in the house and stuff, but if you know exactly how to get along with a student, how to deal with a student, I just feel like everything that's gonna happen automatically, and you're gonna see exactly what it is, what it ain't, what you have to do to really make that person speak in English.
Okay.
That's it.
For real, I got something to say about me, and also probably that's gonna be the answer of the question what you made. One of the teacher what I used to have is him. Sterling. He used to be my teacher, my first teacher at the time.
Oh my God.
And lately, I came to be a student of my brother, which is Waweezy.
So you
It started with him.
taught him,
Yeah.
For sure.
and then
No.
Yeah.
Now he used to be also. He came
also
to
your
be
teacher.
also my
And
teacher.
his first
My
teacher.
first
for real.
teacher.
First
And after that,
Yeah.
My second
my
teacher.
knowledge of
Yeah.
that.
He's your brother.
Yeah.
For real.
Okay.
They look
And
like-
then you are also a teacher.
For sure, I am. And one of the things what I've
This guy
learned.
was your teacher.
Yeah, and
For
I'm
sure.
also a teacher. And I'm also a teacher.
What a bond guy.
And
Eu não sei se temos uma comunidade tipo essa. Tipo, aqui todos foram professores de todos. Meu.
Alright. Alright.
That's why we can see. It's amazing what the ideology.
for sure, it's the
Yeah,
same.
the
Twabo, teacher Twabo used to be my
I
classmate.
wish I was born here, you know.
At the time, Sterling used to be my teacher. Teacher Twabo used to be one of the classmates what I used to have, and probably he the witness of the words what I'm gonna say in this time. One of the things what they passed, teacher Sterling and teacher Waweezy to us is a goal
Yeah.
that we are not so far from the thing what we want to achieve. That's one of the things what they hardly fight or fought to teach us at the time. And we can get this one. That's one of the way for you to give a people attention. You have to show up to them that they're not so far from the goal. I mean, the goal is not so far from them. They are so far from the goal because of the way they think.
Yeah.
One of the first things what you have to do is trying to change their mentality.
Yeah.
And that's what we've done, and that's what we've been doing. That's the way I learned. I've learned, and that's the way I've been teaching to them.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all for me.
So you're a teacher guy, you have to share it. How do you do that, man? You have to share it.
So they spoke pretty fine, man. Sometimes I'm terrified of making mistakes.
No,
But
man.
naga some like I know you notice like we got a bond, right? Because we all friends.
Yeah.
I used to receive a lot of students as I used to teach at night. That was too complicated to have a lot of the times, teaching.
For real.
Yeah, people. So most part of the student I had, I tell them like, so where you live? If you live close to Waweezy, I said so. Start with Waweezy.
Yeah.
We used to do things like that. I had a student after that because of the times like we were getting too late, and that was the night. I said so. Start with Waweezy.
You know something?
Yeah.
Normally, English teachers are fighting. I want to have a bunch of students.
Real,
Yeah, right here
real,
now.
real,
About it.
real.
Do you know?
I want to have a
Do you know
bunch
why?
of students.
Do you know why right here is different? Because we don't teach it for money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we started
That's
out this
the
one
point.
too soon. It might be because we don't have a lot of backup, as I was saying at the beginning.
Yeah.
We didn't have this one, so we decided to change. Not just us, even people through the knowledge what we gonna pass them. To try to back up like a little bit, because people right here they don't have a lot of conditions. Sometimes you're gonna oblige him. That's why we don't oblige dictionary. You're gonna see students like they speak like
Real.
they end up the English course
They don't have-
without dictionary.
For sure.
Yes, sir.
Because people from outside they be like requiring this one like a booklet,
They have everything,
dictionary.
bro,
We
everything.
don't do like that because we know like the possibility
Even trip.
is not the same.
Yeah.
Even trip.
Yeah.
That's why me like
Even
I started out first teaching, and from the Cac City, what's is more beautiful is like if you're not like capable, now you feel yourself is not ready, you don't teach. You tap into him. A lot of people at the time we were studying, a lot of people they were coming up like behind me. So we teach me because your way to talk is beautiful. He wasn't, I'm not ready. He didn't teach. Once fall himself like ready, he started out teaching. And then I look at the product. They got a lot of product.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
You know, now he's the producer.
Yeah. The one is
For real. And right in the Cac City, we don't have like
Did a
no,
lot,
man,
did a lot.
this
Sure.
prejudice or racism, like we don't have this one. Like we teach everybody. If the student, I'm not capable to teach him because psychologically I know like Waweezy is the right person. I give him to Waweezy. You know, we used to do this one for behalf of the community.
Exactly.
You know, just like that.
Yeah,
We done
always.
this one. And I believe like we done it good. And students who are teaching now, they are doing the same.
Yeah.
Because I didn't charge you money, like charge you money before.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
charge if you have a student who doesn't have a possibility. Just like that. You know, help him. One day God's gonna bless you.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is what we do, man, for the community, not for money.
Mr. Kanza.
Yeah, do it, bro. Do it. I'm loving,
Exactly.
you know,
What-
learning a lot about you guys.
Exactly. So when I started explaining, I say that at the beginning, firstly you have to When I started explaining, I said that firstly you have to know the person you are teaching before you teach him.
Yeah.
Fight to understand the person, to know the person. And when OG started out speaking, he said that firstly, I mean, one of the most important thing is to understand different person, different personality.
Yeah.
If you see the Quranic, if you saw the Quranic, he was saying that we in a class we did to them, and we do up to now. We fight to show to the guy, to child, or even an adult, that he's not so far from their goal.
Yeah.
He's not so far from his goal. It's not really the content. It's not really a big secret. It's not this is a culture over here. So we try to pass this to the kid. We try to pass this to the adolescent, to even an adult or even a young guy. We trying to pass. We trying to pass how we think. We try to pass this to the same person, which is very difficult. The difficult thing is not to find a lesson. We have so many lessons, so many content.
For real,
I mean, in internet, in so many words. So like Sterling was one of the person that helped me too much in the person at the time I used to be an English student. So we're from the same generation, and we were Sterling helped me too much. One of the things I learned with Sterling, being a friend, was really help. So and this is all about helping here in the community, in our community. It's all about helping. And as I was saying, Sterling was one of the person who even taught me some words, some vocabularies in English. So and those words are still in my mind. When I speak those words, I say, "Oh, Sterling." That's in so this is very good of us here. You know, we never look at the person, and we look at him as a competitor. No, we're not challenging. We're sharing. We're helping.
No enemy right here.
This is not.
Repeat this to the camera. You are not.
We're not challenging.
Wow.
We're helping.
We're
helping.
And if people feel like we have a competition right here, that's a healthy competition. Yeah, that's a healthy competition.
It is. Yeah.
Wow.
It is.
That's a healthy competition. Just share exactly what we have, and so that's it, man.
Definitely.
Have competition, because me myself, I'm in my home. I'm not sleeping. I'm waking up, and I go to the meeting. I see a guy like Trouble speaking.
Yeah.
I say, "Oh, Sterling, put somebody speaking like this." So I'm gonna go my home and I'm gonna do the same.
I have to work.
I have to
and so the community.
Yes, it's growing up. I have to duplicate it.
Yeah.
Nothing bad. This is all. Competition.
Sometimes this is really good whenever you see someone and they learn something from it. I used to see like students coming up too faster. I used to be teachers like there for many months teaching, but not too faster, man. Too faster. What's the secret?
For real.
You know, I was not asking him, but I was like see the thing what he was doing. And one of the things he's doing is like he doesn't charge you for booklet. You know, he be in his house like too swamped. Write on his paper, love it to write it all the time. Write on his paper, even lyrics. Write on his papers. After that, it's gonna see some lines and put in a word like I mean in the table and teach it to the student. So and that's too hard to see, you know, teacher do things like that. They just be like, nah. So I'm gonna do a booklet like going to cyber doing that. Nah, it doesn't do this thing. You know, it doesn't do. This is amazing, man. Because people they think like for learning some language we need a lot of tools. No, we don't need it. You just need to find the right person. And right person is in the Cac City. You know, just like that.
Are you ready to receive more people from?
We're ready. We're definitely ready.
You know why I'm saying like that? I see we work in down city. We work because of English in the down city. And you see our colleague.
I was about to do this to make this question. Thank you very much for answering before I do. English is part of your life.
For real.
Professional life.
For real. Like a Masonic
For real.
travel, like
it is. Myself.
I just feel like English is our life.
We work with English.
Our life.
So this is amazing, man. This is amazing. And there down city, you face a lot of co-workers telling you, so can you just teach me English? I want to give you money, but I don't teach for money. That's why I say so. I don't have time. You know, on Cac City, people they can like come from back and forth, which is so far. They're gonna
Guys,
be in the
I have a lot of message on YouTube. People want to get here.
Really?
They want to know exactly where is Cac City because they want to start with you guys.
All right.
I see.
We're waiting.
That's why I'm asking. Are you ready?
No, yes, we are.
We're ready.
Yes, we are.
We're ready.
Yes,
We're
we are.
ready.
Because I know that now you are professionals.
For real. Our purpose at the first instance is no money. Is to understand the person and teach him.
No. But guys coming from outside,
they have to pay.
You need to understand. You need to understand.
They have to pay because now it's.
You need to understand
Yeah,
our focus
real,
first.
for real,
It's
for
going
real.
to be seeing me talking.
exactly.
For real.
You know,
exactly.
it's not gonna be his money because he can pay not learning. That's gonna be. Cac City be like you know, mad like they're not.
For real.
You know, this is
For real.
our purpose.
We're ready and we're waiting.
Yeah, guys,
Yeah,
ouviram?
real.
Estão prontos, estão esperando de você. Eu sei que isso aqui vai dar problema. Vai chover mensagem. Achando que depois é gratuito.
Não.
Vamos pagar vocês. Só os daqui que não pagam, because it is for the community. Guys.
Yeah, that's for the community for
One
real.
more point.
Try to summarize.
No, I'm gonna sum it up. Like,
Yeah.
we used to listen like Cac City used to be ignored. People they used to give a kosher. This one,
Yeah,
ignore,
only
really ignore.
only criminals
Just
can
Real
deny
criminal,
it.
yeah, for real.
Yeah, we change the perception.
Okay, when I was talking
Yeah.
to my friend, I said I'm going to Cacuaco.
They say, oh,
This guy.
be ready to die.
Be ready to
Yeah.
die.
Not like that. Not like that. Yeah, not like
Going to
that.
disappear
Yeah,
without
not like
you
that,
know.
not
I
like
was
Yeah.
like, bro, I'm going. I don't care about it.
Yeah, totally
But-
different. Not like that. Not like
Yeah.
that. We change the perceptions. People from outside they can talk too much.
Yeah.
If they don't know the reality, we don't give a damn.
And I'm
Yeah,
here.
we just
Yeah,
can't
for
say
real,
this.
man.
Yeah,
And
yeah, just-
so let me get this straight. Like we've been suffering a lot of prejudice. If you
Yeah.
go outside and you introduce yourself like I'm from Cac City, they're gonna look at you. They're gonna feel like, nah, stay the
Can't be
criminal.
angry, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But what you see now, and you can find a lot of people who really be struggling to have what they have now.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So that's the community we so humble. As you see now, you know, we can share whatever, and we ready for real to receive everybody from every place.
Yeah, to
We
help
ready.
him. Because we change the perception.
Guys, I'm gonna take you to downtown.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now you're part of Angopolyglot community. Cac City is part of us right now.
Thanks,
I'm
thanks,
gonna take
thanks,
you
thanks.
Because guys, we have to show everything that you do to the world.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay?
Thanks.
So we thank you.
Thank
Wait,
you.
guys.
Thank you very much.
So you guys, before we close, would you guys please show up a little bit the language that you are learning, because you are the teachers, you are the creator of Cac City, new ideology in terms of
So,
languages.
It's gonna be brand new. Mainly, I don't like to talk language where I don't feel comfortable to talk.
But which
you know?
one do you feel? You can say this language. I
Not
speak
like
at
a-
this level. This one. At
No,
this
I really
level.
feel comfortable talking French,
French.
Spanish,
Spanish.
and English.
Wow.
But Chinese and Italian, I don't feel comfortable. But I wanna like just go in the first instance because of my colleagues out there. You know, they fighting a lot in the Chinese. It's gonna be just a line, like a guidance.
Yeah,
You know, a guidance. 现在我想和大家分享一下我学习中文的方法。我开始中文的时候很尴尬，所以你在学习中文，你听不懂中国人说什么。我理解你，我非常理解。我慢慢来一天一天的进步。我觉得我们的爱情，我们的爱它很好，我们开碰起了。
谢谢
Yeah.
我的朋友，谢谢。
I just feel like
Like I want to take chance.
For real, for real.
this is
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I might talk it wrongly because I'm starting now.
Yeah.
You know, I'm starting now. But
Tu
just to
veux,
give.
tu peux parler français.
Je vais parler français parce que cela fait sembler que je ne pratique pas, mais toujours que j'ai l'opportunité. Mais une fois que j'ai l'opportunité pour parler avec vous, moi je peux parler parce que c'est une chose qu'on aime.
Est-ce qu'il y a quelqu'un ici qui parle aussi le
Hein,
français?
les professeurs là.
Ça fait longtemps que je ne parle pas cette langue.
Oui,
Ça fait
parce que
longtemps
maintenant
parce que
tu
j'ai-
travailles avec l'anglais. c'est bon.
Oui, c'est l'anglais, ce n'est pas français. Mais quand j'ai le temps, je pratique. Et je suis ici, oui, je suis professeur de français aussi, comme j'ai déjà dit, quand j'ai fait mon présentation. Oui, mais je ne parle pas beaucoup. Je ne parle pas. Comme j'ai déjà dit, ça fait longtemps que je ne pratique pas. Je n'utilise pas cette langue. Mais quand j'ai le temps pour pratiquer, oui, j'utilise cette langue. Oui.
Par rapport au français, tu parles d'autres langues ou seulement le anglais et français?
Seulement ces deux langues. Oui, anglais,
français.
français, oui.
Et tu apprends beaucoup de gens ici?
Oui. Monsieur Trouble.
Monsieur Trab,
Il est mon étudiant de français, oui.
aussi.
Mais il parlait très bien.
Oui, il parle très bien. J'ai eu l'opportunité
Oui.
d'écouter un parent français.
Oui.
Il y a beaucoup d'enseignants, mais je pense que dans les cas que c'est le plus important, la clé c'est seulement pour se sentir confortable.
Oui.
Si tu te sens confortable pour enseigner une langue dans une autre personne, tu peux profiter le moment pour l'enseigner.
Oui.
Moi, par exemple, je ne me rappelle pas les jours que j'ai eu des étudiants en français, mais des fois que j'ai l'opportunité parce que je travaille dans l'hôtel.
Oui.
J'ai beaucoup de gens là qui le pratiquent. C'est pas toujours,
Oui.
parce que même les Français là, ils parlent anglais.
Oui,
Il parle anglais. À
On
travers
sait
l'intonation,
pourquoi. Oui, on sait.
à travers l'intonation, je remarque qu'il parle français.
On sait, oui.
On a changé.
Parce qu'il sait que tout le monde parle anglais.
Ah, c'est
Tout le
ça,
monde
c'est
parle
ça.
anglais. Ça c'est que les gens...
Mais c'est un travail très chouette.
Ce n'est pas
Très
chouette.
Yeah.
Oui.
C'est très chouette.
Ah, c'est très
Changer
chouette.
de langue.
Oui, oui.
Changer de langue.
Oui,
oui.
c'est
très chouette.
c'est.
Parce que la connexion-
Quelquefois, tu oublies les mots, mais...
Oui.
C'est ça,
Oui.
c'est ça, c'est ça. C'est la fait par des processus.
Oui.
On oublie, c'est beaucoup de langues dans la tête.
Oui.
Ça me vient aussi.
Ah, c'est ça,
Quelquefois,
c'est ça.
comme je dis en français, comme je dis en anglais, comme je dis ces mots-là en anglais,
Oui,
comme
oui.
je dis ces mots-là en
Ah,
français.
c'est ça,
C'est comme ça.
c'est ça, c'est ça.
Métier formidable.
Voilà. J'essaie.
Oui, vous êtes formidable. Oui, c'est ça.
Je
C'est ça.
sais. Parce que maintenant, je sais que j'ai beaucoup à apprendre.
Oui.
Et ici en Cac City, je vois que wow, vous sont merveilleuses. Vous faites un travail formidable.
Formidable, oui, c'est ça.
Continue a faire ça.
Est-ce que hablas
On va.
Continue.
español?
No lo hablo muy bien, porque siempre que estoy hablando español, siento que ay, yo estoy hablando portuñol, no es
Portuñol,
español, no
muy
es
sencillo.
español, porque es un poco difícil para nosotros que hablamos portugués. Todavía entendemos todo, pero
Aunque
tenemos-
no hables muy
tenemos
bien,
que trabajar
yo creo
más.
que es un primer paso porque a veces lo que sucede es que yo me solía hacer muchas cosas diferentes, listo, de personas,
¿Cierto?
porque hay muchos momentos por ahí que dije que español no es una lengua muy difícil de aprender, pero
Cierto,
es,
cierto,
pero es
es.
por causa del acento. Siempre que te hablas, yo tuve parce que estaban hablando con españoles, ellos le digo, ¿qué estás haciendo? Yo no te comprendo, yo creo que estás hablando portugués, por causa de la sonanza,
Cierto.
la manera que suenan las palabras, la mayoría de las personas no lo sopesan muy bien antes de hablar. Primero tienes que sopesar, después hacer cualquier cosa más y hablar.
Wow,
That's-
hablas
that-
muy bien.
Yo me acostumbro a hablar español.
¿Te
Gracias,
gusta?
me gusta.
Es la
mucho.
primera.
No, fue, yo creo, segunda y tercera, porque
tercera.
yo he aprendido español en el COVID-19.
En el COVID-19. Wow,
cierto.
es formidable, hablas muy bien.
Cierto.
Poco
Gracias.
tiempo, pero hablas muy bien.
Gracias. Yo tuve alumnos. Yo he enseñado español, yo creo que un año, casi 2 años.
En Cac City.
En Cac City.
Wow.
Desafortunadamente no están aquí, pero yo he enseñado, yo dejé mi legado en español.
Wow,
También.
wow. Guys, esses são os teachers de Cac City. Deu pra sentir o espanhol, né? Eu gostei muito do espanhol. I love it, guys.
That's why it is city, not ghetto.
Yeah, man.
That's why it is city.
Welcome to the city,
Welcome.
Cac City. Pessoal, continue ali, tem mais episódio com Cac City, por isso acabo de assistir esse episódio. Subscreva o canal, ative o sininho para não perder a notificação. Então logo eu lançar o outro episódio da Cac City. Isso é como se fosse uma temporada. Cac City, uma season, Cac City season, ok? Guys, tamo junto, não esqueça.
Yeah, we are.
Subscreva o canal, ative o sininho. Bye bye.